was only 4 years old, way too young to know when his father left this world in a crash on the road. They told him softly, but his mind stayed closed. A storm hit his life, but he barely felt the blow. He grew up without a model, just uncle stepping in. Good men doing their best, but it's not the same thing. He watched other kids laughing, walking next to their dad, and deep inside his chest, it hurt so bad. He saw father-son talks he would never receive, and jealousy sat quietly where his heart used to breathe. He smiled on the outside, but inside he was torn, carrying a silent wound from the day he was born. His father left too soon. He grew up in a void, searching for his face on roads he should have avoided. He cried to the sky, he suffered silently, but the true God lifted him and reunited his life. His father left too soon. He grew up in a void, searching for his face on roads he should have avoided. He cried to the sky, he suffered silently, but the true God lifted him and reunited his life. Without a man to guide him, he walked in fear. No confidence inside, just pain held near. He tried drugs, tried alcohol to numb the ache, but every high he chased was another heartbreak. He wanted to know what being a man really meant, but he mixed up strength with anger, courage with torment. Bullied at school, he learned to fight back, but every punch he threw cracked his soul like glass. He searched for a father in the streets and screens and friends, but no one ever told him how a real man stands. He walked through the night with no light, no God, a hole shaped like his father carved his. His father left too soon. He grew up in a void, searching for his face on roads he should have avoided. He cried to the sky, he suffered silently, but the true God lifted him and reunited his life. His father left too soon. He grew up in a void, searching for his face on roads he should have avoided. He cried to the sky, he suffered silently, but the true God lifted him and reunited his life. He became a man thinking an army would build him, give him discipline, strength, a purpose within. But even in uniform, marching in line, the emptiness followed him, step after step every time. He changed paths, became a guard inside a prison. At first he felt useful, like he'd found a mission. 9 years later, the smile started to fade. The same old wound came back like a shadow in the shade. He wondered why him, why us, why this pain? He searched for answers, but the world stayed the same. Then he looked up for real, for the very first time, and spoke to the true God, trembling, trying. His father left too soon. He grew up in a void, searching for his face on roads he should have avoided. He cried to the sky, he suffered silently, but the true God lifted him and reunited his life. His father left too soon. He grew up in a void, searching for his face on roads he should have avoided. He cried to the sky, he suffered silently, but the true God lifted him and reunited his life. He opened the Bible, landed in Genesis 3, and learned the true God wasn't the source of tragedy. The true God isn't guilty, he never wanted death. It's this broken world that steals our breath. Slowly he healed, his heart rebuilt. He found a heavenly father who never leaves, never quits. He understood his suffering, why his father was gone, and in divine truth he finally grew strong. Now he walks in peace, the morning finally done, standing tall, standing true like a reborn son. He knows one day, in the promised resurrection, he'll see his father again in perfect connection. His father left too soon. He grew up in a void, searching for his face on roads he should have avoided. He cried to the sky, he suffered silently, but the true God lifted him and reunited his life. He searched for a man, he searched for a model, but the true God showed him the eternal gospel. He learned that life, even shattered, can rise again. When you know your creator, you finally understand, man. Now he walks lighter, with a heart made clean. No more anger inside, no more hidden screams. He waits for the day they'll meet again, beyond where death is gone forever, and love lives on.